Can you say good morning? Say good morning, Swan Fam! You guys, so today it is a Wednesday and I'm currently waiting for Justin to get off work. He's supposed to get off early, but something came up and so he isn't able to get off as early as we had anticipated, which is kind of a bummer, but I'm trying to finish getting some stuff ready that needs to be ready around the house by the end of the week. And yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm going to talk about my budgeting and couponing, but before I get into that, sorry, the cat is freaking out. Before I get into that, I wanted to show you guys something really cool that we've been working on. So yesterday, I started working with a designer who helped me design me and Justin's new channel logo. So if you guys are on Instagram, you probably have seen it, or I put it on our new channel banner that's on our YouTube desktop page. So it's really cool. I really like how it came out. She did a really great job, how it came out. She did a really great job, and I was super impressed with how she did, especially dealing with me, who is very specific. But the reason we wanted to get these done is because we wanted to design t-shirts for you guys. And the cool thing about these t-shirts and sweaters that we're putting out is that all of the money that we earn from it is going straight back into our infertility and adoption journey. That's right, so next year, starting in 2018, Justin and I are gonna be able to have the time to finally start our adoption journey. So we're gonna start saving money as soon as possible so that we don't have to worry about it when the time comes. But we're so excited. We're gonna talk more about that in another video. But for now, we just put it up on the website. It's on bonfire.com. I'm gonna show you. So this is the logo on the sweater, you guys. I'm so excited. So we have it in a sweatshirt. We have it in a men's or unisex shirt and a women's like slim fit tee, and there's a bunch of different colors. We kind of went with more neutral ones just because neutral is kind of what I would wear and I would expect to purchase, and so it just made most sense. But those are going to be linked in our bio, you guys. We are so excited, and honestly, we tried to keep the costs super low so that it wouldn't be much, and the campaign is open for only 1 week, so you have about 1 week from today to purchase it, and we're just really excited. We're super grateful, and we can't wait to see you guys sporting your Swan Fam logo shirts and whatnot. And when you get them in the mail, you're gonna have to send Justin and I a picture on Instagram so that we can post a collage of everybody wearing their shirts. But that was just a really cool announcement we wanted to share with you guys. I already ordered ours and a few other people have ordered theirs, so get it soon because the campaign only goes for 1 week. And if you guys do, thank you seriously so much. So excited to start this journey, you guys. Like, we wanted to adopt and now it's just perfect timing to start saving so that next year when that time comes we can do it. So thank you guys so much. We're so excited. We want to share that announcement with you guys. And now I'm gonna start talking to you guys about our couponing stuff. So I want to start by saying I'm in no way a professional. Don't hold me to that. This is just kind of stuff that I've taught myself and learned from other Instagram posts and blogs. I will link my favorite people that I follow for couponing tips in the bio so that you guys can follow them too. And I want to give them credit where credit is due. So I'll start with saying that you're gonna need to learn first what types of coupons there are. There are tons of videos out there. I'm not gonna go into a whole spiel about it because there's so many other kinds of videos out there, but there's two kinds of coupons really. There's store coupons and manufacturer coupons. Those are the two main types. And so what that means is a manufacturer coupon is the kind that comes in like the Sunday paper that the company themselves puts out for their product. And then there's a store coupon that CVS or Target will put out that is just for their store. So the cool thing about those is that you can use them both together. So say you got a Sunday coupon for $2 off a lotion, and it says manufacturer's coupon because it'll say that at the top, and then you got a CVS coupon in store that says $2 off a lotion. You can put those together and save $4, and I think a lot of people don't know that because they just assume one coupon per transaction when that's not necessarily true. I'm just gonna kind of go into the basics of what I do. The main place that I coupon is at CVS Pharmacy, and the reason being is just, one, it's close to my house. The system for couponing there is generally easy for me to use, and I've only really had one issue in the past. Everything else has been super smooth, easy to understand. So that's great. And so the first thing that I will do is I will kind of like plan my trips before I go. So I won't coupon for anything that I don't need. I'm not gonna go buy something just because it's cheap, because there's no point in spending even a little bit of money on something that I don't need that maybe other people who are out couponing will need. And so I'll just look through what things I actually need: body wash, shampoo, conditioner, medicine, I don't know. And I'll kind of plan my trips beforehand so that way I don't get there and get stressed out. The first thing I do when I get to CVS is I go to the Redbox machine. If you have a CVS card, your store will have one of those, and you just type in your phone number and it prints out a ton of coupons, and they'll look like this. I'm sure you guys have gotten them when they print them after you pay and everything, but it's easier to just go to the Redbox machine when you get there and get them out. So for example, like this one says $150 off air fresheners. And so say I had a Febreze coupon from the Sunday paper, I could combine those and use them together to save more money. So that's kind of a cool thing. But the reason I love CVS so much is they usually print coupons from the Redbox based off of what you bought in the past. So that's kind of cool for people like us who repurchase things over and over. So I'm a big fan of the Lubriderm lotion because that's Justin's favorite. And so I buy it a lot at CVS with coupons, and then I keep getting more coupons for it. So it's great for me because I get to keep buying the product that I want to buy, and it like remembers what you bought. So the main way that I save money, I guess, is by what's called rolling. And so the first time you guys go out and try couponing, you're gonna pay a lot out of pocket. Not a lot, less than you would pay without the coupons, but you're gonna pay more out of pocket because you're not rolling. So the way it would work is, say you bought 2 deodorant sticks and they're $5 a piece, and you got them for, you had a coupon for $2 off 2. And so you end up spending, instead of 10, you spend 8. So that seems like, oh, that's not saving me money, that's only saving me $2. But CVS does this program called Extra Bucks, and these are what they kind of look like. And you will get these, they'll be marked throughout the store when you buy certain products. So it'll say, you'll get $4 in extra bucks when you buy 2 of this product or 1 of this product. And the cool thing about these is that you can hold on to them for your next transaction. I go couponing, say I spend around $10, I get back $12 in extra bucks. To me, that's free because I got more money back, and on my next transaction, I will have $12 to take off my total. I know this is kind of confusing if you guys haven't really done this before, but this is just kind of how I've always done it. Again, there's gonna be links in the bio for people who are way better at explaining it than I am, but that's how I roll my coupons. And so it's really cool because at the end of the week, I'll go on Sundays, I'll do my couponing, pay a certain amount out of pocket, but I'll always will usually get a bunch of extra bucks back depending on what I bought. And so I'll use those extra bucks the next week and the next week and the next week, and you keep rolling them, and it ends up saving you so much money. I think the last few weeks I've only paid $2.84 or something out of pocket because I've been rolling so many extra bucks that I've gotten. So look up what you guys want to get. Again, don't buy things that you don't need. Just do it for things that you do need or things that are free. And save these extra bucks for the following week and roll them. And that's how I save the most money. Again, I'm mostly coupon at CVS. Target, I've had some issues in the past, and so it's just easier for me to do it at CVS. There's tons of groups you can join on Facebook. I've gotten so much better at it. For us, I do it because I like to have what's called a stockpile, so that if we run out of shampoo, I can just go in my cupboard and grab more, and it's not stressful. I don't have to go to the store, and I got it for super cheap. That's kind of an overview of how I coupon. If you guys have more questions about that, leave them in the comments. I'm not trying to talk for like 25 minutes on how I coupon because that would just be the longest video ever. But now I'm gonna kind of go over how we budget. We are very specific with how we spend our money and how we budget. And so I'm gonna kind of show you guys, I'm gonna actually record my screen and put it in for you and show you guys our budget spreadsheet so you can kind of get a clue of how we budget our money. First things first, Justin and I are strong believers in Dave Ramsey, which a lot of people have heard of him, but maybe you haven't. If you haven't, you should definitely look him up. He's a mastermind when it comes to saving money and investing and all these things, and we've learned so much. We've saved so much money because of his program, and it's taught us a lot. And so I'm going to kind of show you guys on my computer, I'm going to start recording the screen, exactly how we have saved that money. So basically what you're looking at right here is my typical bi-weekly budget spreadsheet. I will put the amount that Justin has made bi-weekly in this little column where there's a question mark, and then I'll do the same for me. So say Justin makes $2,000 and I make $500 or something like that. I'll put those amounts right here next to our name just so we can kind of differentiate exactly how much income we have gathered. And then above it, where it says total income, I'm gonna put the total of Justin's and mine together because Justin and I spend our money together. We don't have separate bank accounts. We combine our bank accounts. And so I'll put our total income right here. Now it comes to all of the expenses that we spend our money on bi-weekly. So this isn't gonna show all of our stuff because we do it bi-weekly payments, which means that there's some other expenses that are not in here that I will pay towards the beginning of the month rather than towards the middle of the month. So some of ours are just typical, like rent, we invest, our tithe, our grocery budget, etc., etc. And those amounts I will put in this. And this can change week to week. Some weeks I'll spend more on, I'll budget more for groceries if I know we're gonna be spending more. Obviously our bills will be different every month, and so those will change. But I'll kind of give you an example. Say our rent bi-weekly would cost around, I don't know, $1,000. That means it's about $2,000 a month, which is not actually what we pay, but we're just giving an example. So it'd be about $2,000 a month total, but it's bi-weekly. And so what I'll do now is I'll put the total, and then I'll subtract that from our total income. So say our total income was around $2,000. Again, this is all just me making it up on the spot. I'll subtract this from the total. And so 2,000 minus 1,000, I would have $1,000 left for the rest of these bills, which obviously doesn't seem like a lot. Again, I'm gonna keep repeating it. This is not legitimate, but that gives you kind of an idea how we do it. We typically invest about 15% of our income every month. So I don't know what 15% of 1,000 is. I'm too lazy to do math right now. I'm gonna guess it's around $150. And subtract that. Again, this kind of just follows that entire flow the entire way down. Towards the end of the month, we'll have whatever's left over, whether that's $0 or maybe even $2, I don't know, and leave that in our final leftover column at the bottom. This will help us for the next paycheck when we go to put in our total amount. We'll add from what we had left over at the last paycheck and start all over basically. After we've paid our bill, say we've paid the rent, we put a little paid symbol next to it just so we know it's taken care of and it's been paid, and that way we don't overcharge or whatever. We keep track of it very carefully just because I don't want to worry about overpaying or someone spending money that maybe we didn't. I don't know if showing that kind of helped you guys a little bit more insight into how we save and spend our money. Another thing that we do is that we pay cash for everything, except for bills that we pay online, obviously. So I take out cash when I say how much we're spending on gas and groceries. And that's part of our Dave Ramsey philosophy that we've learned, is if you take out cash, you typically don't spend as much as if you were to not take it out. And so say I set aside $80 for fund money. It's easier to just put it on the card, but if I have cash and I say, oh, I really don't have enough, then I know I'm not gonna spend over that limit. Another thing is we don't have any credit, and I know we're gonna get a lot of comments saying that we probably shouldn't. We have one card that Justin had when we were in high school, but we don't use it. And because your credit score stays for about 7 years. This is again another Dave Ramsey philosophy. We just don't use credit. We don't have a car payment. We don't have anything that's debt. And that's just a personal philosophy that we believe in. I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna disagree with that, and that's totally fine. That's just the way that we've done things, and it works for us really well. And instead we save our money strategically, called like a snowball effect, and build up a large enough sum where we can pay for things with cash. Like we bought Justin's car with cash. We pay for our expensive medical bills with cash because we have that emergency fund and stuff like that. This is all like typical Dave Ramsey stuff. So if you guys don't know who that is, you should definitely look him up. I highly recommend him. He has done amazing things for our relationship. We've learned so much, and it's been a really cool thing getting to implement that into our marriage. But that's kind of where we're at with our budgeting. Again, if you guys have any more questions about it, I'm sorry, it probably feels like I zoomed through it super quick. It's just kind of hard to explain, I guess, without being in person, and even then it kind of is. But leave some comments and I'll try to respond with Justin to all the comments that you guys leave in the bottom as soon as we get around to it. But yeah, so that's our budgeting and our shirts. Don't forget to get your shirt. And now we're gonna get into the rest of the vlog. Never mind, that would be too long of a vlog. So we'll see you guys next time.